welcome to episode 14 of the weekly debate slash discussion show, #shout. I'm the Lone Walker 1.
And I am Steve Jones 313, and as usual we are joined by the producer of Undead Geek Entertainment and co-host of the wrestling show Total Knockout. #Total Knockout, precise. He is Dan the Geek King Harrison. Geek, how you doing? Excellent. And also joining us this week is a man who last appeared on episode 8 of #shout. He is the personality behind the Quill Guy on YouTube and DeviantArt. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, returning to the show, Kai Shepherd. How you doing?
Hello, I'm good.
Great to have you back on the show.
If you
Shut up. Every week we'll be bringing you some of the headlines from around the world and discussing the issues, as well as throwing in some broad topics that capture our attention.
From philosophy to science, from the dreamy Stacey Keebler to the nightmarish chat. We discuss anything and everything, including some of the lesser-known news of the week.
So, with all the bullshit said, let's get on to the news.
Well, obviously, Kai, this is the first time you've been on the show since we've installed the new format, so basically I'm going to run through some stories here, and you guys give your opinions on them. I've hunted through some headlines, I've been using BBC News, and here's some of the ones that I found quite interesting. Now, apparently, Germany has upset animal rights activists following the new wave of text being used to predict the Euro 2012 results, particularly Ivan the cow, Zeva, it's actually Zeva, apparently not Xavier, the bulldog, and Casimir the alpaca. And I don't even know what the fucking alpaca is.
It's a llama.
It's a llama.
Yeah.
I was going to say, there's always Wikipedia, that tells you mostly everything.
Oh my god, Kai just turned into God.
His voice went really low.
That's great.
We have to mention on the show, it's currently a thunder and lightning storm outside.
Right here, it's Stanley.
Oh dear God, what was falling down the window like a bucket? So sorry for the noise in the background, but we do have a storm at the moment. So yeah, Germany is pissed off at animal rights activists because of the fact that they're using a ton of animals to predict the Euro sport. I'm trying to work out what the actual animal harm is.
It's because they're forced to.
Yeah, I mean, is there really any animal harm? I mean, I'm bringing up the story here. The animal rights activist is known as Tierschutzbund. Yeah, and they basically
That was the worst attempt at a German accent ever.
I was trying to speak in a German accent.
That's even worse.
Fuck you! You horrible man.
Get on with the show, shall we, children?
Basically, they said that they were worried because animal oracles have been overused during the tournament. Are they worried about not paying them overtime? But I don't. So, what do we think about animals being used to predict the results of sporting events? Does it make any
It doesn't
sense?
bother me. Why would it bother me? If people want to be stupid enough to believe that animals can predict sporting events, then go ahead.
I think Kai's on the witness protection program.
You got the super low Kai today.
Anyway, no, I think people have thought about just not picking things by their own accord instead of asking an alpaca. I understand the gimmick and the possible luckiness of it, but looks for losers.
Well, it's because of the octopus they were using. They actually mention it here. Paul the octopus.
That's vehicles.
Yeah. I don't think they'll let me mentioning his name, but that Paul the octopus.
That was during the World Cup. Stuff happened to
I'm
Yeah.
doing something here.
But 2 years ago he died. 2 years ago he died.
Yeah, he didn't predict his own feckin' death.
He did. He died.
All right, so let's move on to our next story.
One of the Fox, that said my death.
On to our next story. George.
Was that it? No more animals. God, you're getting lazy.
Okay then. Cat, dog, pig, sheep,
Those were the only animals
Deer.
they mentioned.
octopus, jellyfish,
Anyway,
buffalo,
What about
shut the
eagle,
what about the giant pig that was in Ukraine?
haven't mentioned
tarantulas,
our next story.
cobra.
Our next story.
Be the cobra.
Our next story on the show.
Easy.
George Washington's copy of the Constitution was sold in auction for almost $10 million. That's 6.
Woo!
You know, it's his original copy of George Washington's original copy of the fucking Constitution.
Okay, I repeat. Woohoo!
I thought you liked history.
Shit, not Americans.
Thinking that you couldn't buy it because it was an actual legal binding document.
Yeah, but it's George Washington's copy of it. So you're allowed, because it's George Washington's copy. It's not the official Constitution, it's George Washington's own version.
You know, I'd be more bothered about it's going to be sold for $10 million.
The corpse of George Washington.
No, because James would buy it.
It's the most expensive toilet paper ever.
Alright, so the Constitution...
So if you now like to apologise to any Americans that listen.
But you insult Americans all the time.
Yeah, but I'm allowed to. I'm bigger than
You know what? That's debatable, Dan.
Yeah, okay, the ones that I'm not bigger than, I'm quicker than, and that's saying a lot.
I'm so glad Etta isn't listening to the show right now. You should kick your ass.
So time I throw out some views on this. The thing is, the Constitution, right? It builds the basis of America, doesn't it? And
Yes.
well, come on, we all hate America as a nation, as a place.
I don't mind America.
I love America.
I mean, that's
I like-
beautiful.
I just hate the
I hate how its system is run. Like it's sort of
Yeah, like I said, I hate what it's become. But I love the idea of America. I love their national anthem.
I thought we kept things lights on them.
No,
We do, we have lightning.
That's so patriotic when, you know, there's not really that much to be proud of.
Dan, don't you miss the quiz last week?
Quiz was fun.
You mean the one when you won?
I won!
Okay,
We're getting bored through the news.
Okay,
and we're like,
moving on to the next story. 10
Boo!
hang on, 10 Zimbabwe MPs
Boo!
have been circumcised.
No, read what it says.
Yeah, I wrote they're fucking morons. Right? 10 Zimbabwe MPs have been circumcised basically in an AIDS campaign because they believe that being circumcised will help you in the fight against AIDS.
Find you what? Cancer quicker?
That's kind of like to me that's kind of like, I know, that's like going up against a tank.
Do you know what's coming through my microphone at the minute? Blah, blah, blah. That's all I can hear.
What?
There's 3 people talking at once and all I can hear is blah, blah, blah.
Basically what I'm saying is the idea that circumcision will help in the fight against AIDS is kind of like going up to a tank and trading a daffodil for a rose with a thorn on it.
The idea that
It really
circumcision
isn't fucking helping.
the idea that circumcision helps anything.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Again, Penn and Teller did a fantastic episode on the question of circumcision. And it's quite a graphic show, but it's definitely worth watching that episode. We'll put the information in the description again. But 10 Zimbabwe MPs. Can you imagine if 10 British MPs got circumcised in this idea of we're fighting against AIDS?
Although it would be funny for the doctor who got fucked off David Cameron. Just...
oh, my hands.
I think we should rewrite the news. So instead of 10 Zimbabwe politicians get circumcised against the fight against AIDS, it should be 10 preteen pop stars get circumcised in the fight against shit music.
So you want to rewrite the news?
Yes.
But we're not Fox. So that would be a bit of an issue.
Well, I don't believe Fox influences BBC.
What?
Fox influences BBC. You could...
Next to it, the news.
I'm not sure you've understood my point.
Next thing. Refugee app. So the headline is
Oh, God. Yeah, they've released a new app for the iPhone and iPads, right?
Oh, let me see if I can get it.
Right? It's called, it's called My Life as a Refugee.
I like my big fat gypsy wedding, but my big fat refugee life.
The UN Refugee Agency has released a smartphone game aimed at raising awareness about the experiences of refugees around the world. Right? Basically, in the game, players take the role in a scenario.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah. My Life as a Refugee takes place into a scenario of
Unlike
fleeing
the
conflict.
refugees.
Scenario of fleeing conflict and searching for family members. So the UNHCR said it's based on the real life accounts of refugees. So
Look, you can play as Amika, 24.
yeah,
She's married with 2 children.
right.
Or Paolo, 15, who's the oldest of 4 children.
Yeah.
Or Marita, 27, married, expecting 3rd
Yeah.
child.
Do you want to hear the ultimate? Or do you want the ultimate example?
Nah, you can't play this.
Why?
Rap shit.
Do you want to hear the ultimate example of redundant statements?
But the graphics are shit.
No. One analyst said the title was unlikely to have the mass appeal of games like Angry Birds.
Look, oh, right, okay. I understand the idea, but I can see it being incredibly insulting to a lot of people who, you know, may not agree with the refugees who have with the citizenship of...
Imagine the conversation, the refugees is like arguing with someone. It's like, do you think being a refugee is a game or something? Well, actually...
If you download it on your latest iPhone, which you can't afford, then you will see your life is depicted pretty well. We've got rape, muggings, homelessness, it's all there.
It didn't say anything about that in the game.
Yeah, but here's the question, does it have cheats and Easter eggs? You know?
I don't think they get rice, let alone Easter eggs, man.
Wow, this has been one incredibly
Who cares about the American Constitution? We've got refugees on smartphones.
We've got refugees fitted our iPods.
Oh, there goes the Daily Mail. Yeah, this is the last story of the week. Basically,
Sure.
no, this is just a very quick story. They found some fossils of 2 turtles whilst they were having sex. So basically, they have found the fossilized remains of the pair of turtles having sex, and they
scientists who found it, or the turtles were having sex.
Maybe they were both just really stubborn and neither of them wanted to go first.
Going to ask them out.
Yes, we call that rim joint, I believe.
You don't know that's not ask them out.
I'm not saying it definitely is. I'm just saying that's the name of it.
I don't think this is appropriate.
Therefore,
Have you not
dude,
listened to the show?
A prostitute named Beth, for Christ's sake.
What can you imagine? Can you imagine? Did you stop stroking my brother? Yeah. Great.
So far, this has just been 50 minutes of giggling, talking over each other, and probably an occasional snooze story.
Welcome to the show crew, bro.
Yeah.
Complaining.
Anyway,
This is our Thursday, like every Thursday. This is what we do.
so basically
We
that.
decided to record it one day because
Basically, that everybody was the news.
Oh, so many child abduction jokes. How far we've come from child abduction jokes
Yeah.
to refugee jokes.
So
still
basically,
haven't had a definitive answer on which comic book character has the biggest boobs.
well, did we ask?
Yes.
Research.
Power Girl.
She's up there with Santana and
Yeah.
Ro.
Are we done with the news?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to say your line in the script.
Oh, I do apologize. And that was indeed the news. This is my line in the script. Now, this is part of the show where we open the forum for any and all topics.
I might have just done that.
Any and all topics, read next line.
Improve
The rest of the
show.
show. Oh, improve! Improve, yeah. Improve the rest of the show. Hey, well, I know how we can. I know how we can improve it. What? With beautiful.
All right, Adam.
A bit earlier.
Well,
Yes.
Adam's got a prom to go to. So
I have probably go to tonight.
Empress Walk.
yeah, tonight Adam's got his prom to go to. He's dressed up like Neil Patrick Harris, you know. He's pimping, he's got a cane, he's got a Porsche.
Ooh,
He's
it's the prom. That's a big day. That's like you only get one of them.
yeah,
Actually, I get two, so I get one.
Hang on, is this your high school prom?
You what?
it's secondary school that started doing proms now.
Okay, people, I'd like to start
All
off.
right.
I can kindly do.
Did you not hear a fantastic jingle I made for it? Well, it's not a jingle, it's more of a thing for it.
But no,
I made a thing for it.
Actually, no, I didn't.
You didn't? I am shocked and stunned, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
am shocked and appalled at you, Dan.
How could you both not have known about my awesomeness?
Because you didn't tell us.
So I just did a much better one there.
It is shit. But there you go.
Hello.
Tweets of the week.
Oh, Jesus. First joke. I'd like to, and the first tweet is from @funnyfacts. Did you know, and I swear to God, can't joke, I'll kill you. Did you know?
We book a guest.
Psychologists say a crush only lasts for around 4 months. And when feelings last longer than 4 months, you are considered to be in love.
Shit, I'm a little bit dirty keeper. Everyone will be happy.
Also, I would like this next one is from. This one is from Ancient Proverbs.
Yeah.
It is Polish proverb. It says this. Capitalism is man exploiting man. Socialism is the reverse.
Sorry.
And this.
I've just searched Power Girl cosplay.
Oh dear.
And the final one is from Steve Austin BSR. It's simply kick, wham, cyber stunner. Oh hell yeah!
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, you have all been cyber stunned.
And that was.
Moving on.
Alright, so this is the part where we open up the show for anyone, and it was okay, you're the guest of the show. Anything you'd like to talk about?
Lots.
Okay,
Anything we can get done in about an hour.
what's your first subject, mate?
Yeah. I suppose I've been reading about the Millie Dowler thing with the whole news of the world hacking Millie Dowler's phone when they were searching for her, and I was thinking about that. There's been an update in it that the police officers, some of them have been actually involved in it. So it's not just news of the world. Some of the police officers have been involved in the whole idea of the phone being hacked. So it makes you think that not only are obviously the tabloids corrupt, but you've got the police involved in it as well.
Well, of course the police are corrupt. You know, I mean, ultimately, the thing is, I don't really know anything about this case. I really don't know anything about this case.
I want to
that sparked off the entire news of the world being shut down a few months ago because they were found to be hacking into people's phones, which is obviously against the law, to find out information about them, their location, obviously their last whereabouts. Now, when Millie Dowler went missing, this was what was the start of an unveiling of all these different phone scandals that they'd hacked, because they somehow found out about the police found out, like New Scotland Yard, that they'd hacked into Millie Dowler's phone, and obviously the parents were upset and took them to court over it.
So what was the purpose of hacking into the phone anyway?
They wanted to basically get something they could use on the front of their newspaper. They were trying to look for a headline, and they were going to see if they were like, I want to come home, mummy, or something like that. Last text sent from Millie Dowler, or something before, she went missing, etc., etc.
This is the thing which confuses me, right? If I'm running a paper, and I go and I hack Dan's phone,
you really don't want to do that.
Yeah, and the message was like some last basically saying, I enjoyed our night 2 weeks ago, whatever, John, right? Then I put it on the front of the paper. The first question that's going to be asked is, how did I get that information? I can't say that somebody gave it to us because I can't prove it. Yeah. So eventually, they would track down the fact that I'd hacked the phone. So it's really unavoidable. So the very idea that you would hack the phone, I mean, the only thing you could really think about is hacking the person's phone, and then once you have the information, it's like when you know someone committed a crime, but you don't have enough evidence to satisfy the court. So you know who it is, so then you have to work backwards.
Yeah.
To find the evidence to correspond with that, So the only thing I can think of is hack the phone, get the message, then you work backwards. But seriously, what kind of a fucking mindset you got to be like, we need news, hack phones?
Well, it's not just them. I mean, they've hacked like a load of celebrities and stuff.
There's a history of it, and I know this was the straw that comes back. But it's the idea of at what point what goes in his head that's like, oh yeah, we can do this. So and the fact that they bitch and moan about the fact as well. I mean, was it that they pleaded innocent, or was it the fact that they said that they didn't really do anything wrong? I mean, what was their defense?
They admitted to it because they were kind of put under oath and they had to, and obviously there was evidence there. So they admitted to hacking it, and then it unveiled all these times that they'd hacked phones. It was such personal information. It went through phone records, that went through credit card records, things that papers aren't allowed to do legally, but they do backhand. You see it in films all the time, but it is actually incredibly illegal. And essentially the people who own the paper, I've forgotten what their name is now, but it was a father and a son, and he also owns Sky News, and it's bled over, this argument about the phone hacking scandals bled over in the fact that they own Sky News. Well, they own Sky, but they've had to separate the company, so Sky News is no longer part of B Sky B, because he's not allowed to interact with the news part of it anymore, because he's obviously broke the law to do with news, and he's not allowed to do it anymore legally. It's kind of like a restraining order against anything to do with news, so he's had to give his son the Sky News channel. The dad has got control of Sky, but there's a lot of controversy over that, because obviously it's his son, and his son didn't run anything by his dad, and all this sort of shit. So
it's being ruled through another person, basically. It's like, okay, fine, I'll just tell my son what to do.
Yeah, well, exactly.
The fact is, the son can always turn around and go, well, I'm going to do things my way.
There's a hell of a lot of shite to go on with it, but my point was that I just find it disgusting that it's turned out to be some of the police have been suspected of this. Back our own police force. You know, I already hate our military. Do I have to hate our police force as well? You know, really? Good God.
What's this about military, dude?
No, don't bring this up, please.
I didn't.
You don't want to know about my feelings against the military at the moment.
Oh, I think I do.
That's up to people.
And Dan was actually brought up pretty much in the military, dude.
Exactly.
So people, you remember that topic we were talking about?
Yeah.
That one where none the awkwardness occurred.
Yeah.
It's that topic.
The fact that I don't want to, I just don't want to upset anyone, because it's obviously not the greater majority I'm thinking of here. Well, it is the greater majority, but it's not everyone, you know. So.
Is it? But is it the military? Is it the concept of what they have to do?
No, it's the military. It's the people we've got in the American and UK forces. I think it's a fucking joke. I think most people who sign the army...
It's run. Are you talking about individuals that are acting against the standards of the military?
Oh, I agree. Yeah, that's what it is. But it's a lot of people. It's not just a select few.
It's to the individuals that are embarrassing the military by their actions.
Embarrassing's not the word I would use.
Okay,
it's horrifying.
Well, your issue isn't with the military, but specific members of it.
Well, no, it's with the military because it's how they run it. If they had an effective military, this sort of practice wouldn't go on.
Isn't that kind of like blaming the parents?
Well, in a sense, if a 5-year-old is in front of her mother or being told to go do something by their mother, and they end up doing the complete opposite and kicking down, I don't know, a stall in a shop, and, you know, and she's just standing there, and the worst they get is we'll say no more about it sort of thing, then it doesn't fix it, and that's what happens, and it's absolutely...
Yeah, but that comes down to an issue not necessarily with all the corruption within it. I mean, there have been stories about the things that are done in the military and it's given a blind eye because of the old banner, we're in a time of war. Do
you know what really got to me? It's the fact that the people higher up are just as bad as some of the people on the lower levels of the military.
Well, that's because military police and all that is quite political. The problem is that when you get corruption of any kind, it taints the entire thing. It's like for me, when I was in the military, you know what I do? I go to YouTube and I look up these videos of soldiers coming home. That puts you back in reality. That gives you...
Well, I don't know, Steve. It's just the fact that I've heard so many... In fact, I know of people who... I don't actually know more than maybe 3 people who are in the military for the right reasons, doing the right things. Which is, it's disturbing. And I know at least 8 or 9 people, or of 8 or 9 people, that have done some disgusting, terrible things that have not been issued by the military themselves, but they haven't been controlled either, Steve. I think it's a joke. And I think it's on both sides of the ocean. It's not just us. You hear these things about the Americans and what they did to Iraqi prisoners. This is 10 times worse. It's horrifying.
Yeah, but again, it comes down to we have to, with those situations, we have to analyse where the problem's coming from and find the solution that way. I mean, if you've got the wrong people in charge, then that's the case. The problem is we can never really get into the mindset of a soldier.
No, of course not. But I mean, no matter what they sign up for, okay, and they have a job to do. No matter what that job is, they have signed up for it. It's an optional thing, well, at least for most people. And say they are in the military, right? Now, one of these things happen. You can't say, oh, well, we're not a soldier, so we don't know how it works. So that makes it, it's not okay at all. It's.
I said we can't get the best soldier when you continue your sentence. What I was going to say is we can't understand something that was going on at the time. I wasn't obligated to defense. I was obligated, for example, of our witness.
Yeah. No.
All I'm saying is it's hard for us to state exactly what the problem is. We can talk about the effect of the problem.
Yeah.
But understanding the problem is because the problem isn't what's happening to people. That's the effect of the problem. The problem is we don't know. Is it a problem? Is it general? Is it the nature of the military? Is there a bad nature in it? Is there a certain kind of set of rules that shouldn't be there? We don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's hard for us. The perfect person to talk to would be people like Etta, who was trained in the military, or any of the friends that you have. It'd be great to be able to talk to them on the show about it,
Or a man who's served 24 years in the army.
Yeah.
Like me dad.
Yeah, like your father who's in the military. It's really hard because, again, once you hear about one group in the military, you've got to understand that whilst it may be perceived that, it's the military in general, the military is a huge thing. And to pick pockets of the military to put a blanket over the entire military is a scary thing. I don't like the concept of military, but I can't help but respect the people within it. And, I'll have this conversation at any time. Somebody asks me in fact, I've had the conversation with that where I said, no, I don't like the military. As a concept, I don't like the fact that we should have it. But we have it because we need it.
It's a necessity.
Yeah, so at least it should be done right. Are there problems within the military? Well, obviously there's going to be problems with the military.
There's problems with anything.
Exactly. Everything needs to be looked at. The police have got corruption in it, but that doesn't make every police officer corrupt.
In any organisation there's corruption.
Exactly. I mean, hell, in my store, Red 5, when I used to work for them, there was corruption. Everything has corruption.
Our organisation doesn't have corruption.
It does. I edit the bits which make me look bad. I'm the boss.
I'm pretty corrupt.
Yeah, well, you're corrupt for different reasons. And I love every time you smile, the lightning goes off. But yeah, military. If this is definitely one of the hugely controversial subjects.
Well, definitely.
So I mean, let's move on to something a bit bright. We'll come back to your next topic in a moment. I want to move on to something a little bit different. So everybody got any topics they want to talk about?
Our dog's scared of thunder and lightning.
Our dog is scared of thunder and lightning, yes.
I can hear him barking.
It's a good thing about this lightning, though, because it gets rid of a lot of pressure. We've had some great weather, and we've had some day. Yeah. But, what topic I find myself bringing up here? I was actually talking to my last night, right? And I was talking about how these days, obviously with those 3,530 miles apart, the part,
Close to everyone.
Yeah, so
we've all been there.
Yeah, you better not have been there. But
not necessarily.
Yeah.
Occasion.
The general,
Distance.
But I couldn't help, every now and then I look at my last and just being like, wow, that looks particularly good to me or whatever, And my question is to you guys, right? And it's a question that every lass keeps asking me. I'm getting sick of being asked this question, and I always answer honestly. Physically, what's the first thing you look for an ask. Being completely honest, the first thing I look for an ask, because I'll be honest, for me, if I check soap stores at the top, legs first, eyes second, that's next. That's just me.
I just go in whatever order I see. My brain doesn't have a cycle, it just goes...
Jack of all trades, master of none, ahead of you.
Eyes, yes. I'm completely.
There you go. And,
I kind of like those.
Whatever they try to attract my attention to.
yeah.
That's what...
The reason I ask is because apparently every time I give this answer of what's the fuck, the fact that I mention eyes apparently makes me a pathological liar.
What?
Yeah, I tell people I like the rice too, and it's like, oh, that you're just saying. I'm like, no, I am saying it, but I mean...
Yeah, apparently most of us that I talk to, they think eyes. They think that's a code word for part of your body that I'm not going to say.
Well, every time I said eyes, they've loved it because it's part of the body that no one ever mentions.
But I
do sound like Barry White, so
yeah.
I can say eyes, make it sound sexy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting to the point where guys just cannot be believed when we.
Next time I say it, just say, look at your pussy.
Oh.
How do you do that?
Very eyes.
Dan, you are the ambassador of culture.
Oh. Yeah, but it'll shut them up and they go, oh, very funny, and you go, actually, I'll converse your eyes, but every time I do, you can call out eyes.
Yeah.
Going fucking right in there.
Oh, Dan. I love you, man.
I know.
Adam, you had a topic you wanted to discuss on the show. Apparently about certain people annoying you.
Oh, yes, I vaguely remember this. No, earlier in the week... No, because I am...
We're getting into one of those no names mentioned deals.
Right.
Hell of it. Okay, here's what
Persona A.
Yeah, we'll call her Persona A. Yeah. She was on Facebook. I'm sensitive to the joke that I'm not having.
Was Persona baby bell?
Just...
I'll call her Miss X or something.
Much like sex.
What?
Kai, shut up.
What?
Shut up. I'm fucking tired.
I'm just pleased to meet you now. Shut up.
Okay, can I just point out, I've been nice to everyone in the show.
Yeah.
So.
You interrupted me.
Used to. Is there something going on between you and Kai that we don't know? Like, do you guys?
Yeah, she's Miss X. No, Guy, I'm sorry. I should have told you. I do apologise. I'm shaking your hand through the camera.
What?
Anyway.
Is this a wank?
Did you just call me a...
No, I didn't.
I said yes.
Oh, fair enough. Anywho, this last went on Facebook.
Miss X.
Yeah, she went on Facebook a couple of weeks ago, and she was banging on about how everyone is so shallow these days, and there's no nice guys. You know, the usual female whingy malarkey.
This nice guy's finish last.
Well, ladies first. But then she turned around a couple of days ago, and she posted on Facebook, generally quoting, OMG, some people are just so effing ugly.
Effing.
Yeah. Oh, I can't.
E-F-I-N-G.
No, I can't say the word because I'm...
So people so fucking ugly.
Yeah.
We are the translators. What do you mean?
I was just checking.
Here's my problem.
There was a quote with those, so I was checking to see if she put effing.
Yeah.
If you go on Facebook, banging on about all guys are so shallow, there's no nice people left who are about the personality. You can't then go on a couple of days later banging on about how everyone is so ugly and how it's disgusting. You can't do that. And devise your own fucking point.
Yeah. Why do you do the Carmella dance to the ugly? Please stop that. Both of you, Adam, you are pimp. You will not do the Carmel dance. So basically, shallow. Yeah, the shallowness of lasses do just drive me up the fucking wall.
The shallowness of anyone drives me up the fucking wall.
But what do I really love is when you're there for the last, because I had this with my last relationship, which is a long and storied affair. Not an actual affair, but the fact that before we got together, I was always the one she would turn to. And she was like, "Oh,
Not
why?
have guys like you.
Yeah, why
Good on
can't?
you.
Why can't it be?
I hate that line.
Why can't I meet a guy like you?" I went, "You have. It's called me."
Hi, it's me, Stevie.
Bearing in mind,
It's me,
Give you a raccoon tail just for kicks.
what?
All the other kids with the pumped up raccoon.
But yeah, I mean, but fair enough. To be fair, that relationship went from there to a couple of years later to her saying, "I'm not saying my best friend. Oh, we're not going to announce that we're official until he loses some fucking weight." That's how you know when you're in love.
My last.
When you're sitting in a Weatherspoons, drinking your own body weight in alcohol, as your last proceeds to tell you that you are too fat to be an official boyfriend.
What's the point?
No, to be honest, I've had that line before the whole, why can't I be a nice guy like you? You have. I'm sitting next to you. You're bloody moaning at me.
Yeah, but do you often get the, yeah, but you're a friend?
No, the one I get is, what was it? It's I get the variation of that, which is, yes, but I just wouldn't want to mess up our friendship. And I go, wait, and I would turn around and go, we don't have a friendship.
Of course, there's also the, yeah, not you, a guy like you.
It's like,
by the way, apparently I found this out. When a lass turns around and says, "Yeah, but I see you more as a friend," don't use the line "with benefit." Apparently it doesn't work.
I never lived to.
Yeah. Well, look,
it does sometimes.
Not that you would know about that, boy.
I know I was joking almost someone once and I said that, and I got
You know what's really going to be annoying? Years down the line, you know, when I'm too old to kick his ass, and he says, "By the way, all the times I had some."
No,
and that.
So long.
But yeah. But yeah. I hate the friend zone.
Fucking tell me about
I
it.
own a hotel in the friend zone.
I'm the fucking mayor.
It's why I can afford the suit.
I'm the mayor of the friend zone. I'm not allowed to leave.
Well, you keep your town really clean.
Dude, yeah, dude, just wait till all the freaky lasses come in when we open up our comic store.
Yeah, boo.
You know, I
You're probably going to get laid.
No, you can't hit on every lass that comes in.
No, you can't hit on. You can't hit on every lass that comes in. Basically, here's the thing. Yeah. The thing is, when it comes to the whole friend zone, right? Surely when you get to the point where you say, "I want to ruin a friendship," you kind of already have.
That line there ruins your friendship.
Yeah, because it means...
Because that point that bloke just there goes,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you ever
I've got a topic for shout.
What?
The Metro Centre's flooded and the ceiling has broke through and the remnants of Yellow Mall. Yeah.
Wow, so...
That's the cinema on the arcade.
So
I like to think that maybe there were some happy people out on a date and they got crushed by the roof.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And all those fuckers on the 30th anniversaries. Yeah.
Me and Dan are pretty evil.
We are the happiest show on the interwebs.
I mean, I'm sitting here looking at it, and basically it's a picture of a pillar, right? You know, one of the pillars that you walk past in the mall.
The fact that we have genuine news flash on the show.
Of 90!
No! No, not that kind of flash, Dan.
Not bad.
But wow, so Metro Centre's flooded, and like Yellow Ball's like looking a bit like Xanakin from Final Fantasy X now.
Yes.
Wow.
Good example, Steve. Well done.
It's a game I thought would be relevant.
I'm looking for an example that I know.
Okay.
Aquaman could inhabit it.
Hey.
Bad.
I got Aquaman into the show.
Aquaman's a badass these days.
Think of what was left.
Thor is better.
What?
Thor's better than though, isn't he?
Oh yeah, Thor's better, but that's two different universes.
No, but you put.
So we're kind of trying. I mean, here's a question I have for you guys. We're kind of we're kind of moving off the topic. You know, we're not kind of moving on. We're so far running away from the topic. We're kind of skydiving off the topic and right into the ocean of topic. Okay, it's the kind of topic, right?
Stop saying the word topic.
Yes. Don't ask her out, tell her. Alright.
I'm sorry. I'm going through I have a Courage Wolf meme.
Adam, it's not a video camera!
I know. I'm just showing.
Stop showing people the stuff on camera when the camera's not on!
I'm showing it to the computer so you can see the reflection.
Oh my god! Oh, no, my
Can
God.
I ask, what is the topic? I don't actually think there is.
I'm the topic.
Okay, here's the topic I want to talk to you
This
about.
is the topic.
This is the topic I want to talk about. The topic
The topic I want to talk about, this is the topic.
is hashtag Shet.
Joe!
Right?
Joe.
We're on our 14th episode, right? We're on our 14th episode, right?
Yo.
We're doing alright. 14 shows. You know, we're doing well, we've got a good format. However, we can always improve.
And we get lazy.
Why is he?
Yeah. So I want to know,
Like that.
what I want to know,
Oh, I think we fucking do this this time.
what I would like to know is what about Chev do you enjoy?
Quiz.
You enjoy the quiz. What you mean to say is I enjoy the fact that last week I defeated Adam in the hashtag shout quiz.
I destroyed Adam. Hashtag shout quiz.
You get these quizzes mixed up.
Or,
Yes. Kai, you've been on 3 episodes
you're
of
not
Shout.
out that one.
Yes.
Right, you've been on 3
not
episodes,
that
including this one, of hashtag shout, right?
Not another month.
Yes.
My question to you is, when
Oh
you...
my god, my birthday is in a month. Yeah. Send me things, people.
Cookies!
Yes, send me cookies. And fajitas.
Fajitas!
Fajitas.
Kai,
I like the fajitas.
Yep.
Fajitas were awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, fajitas.
And a prostitute called Beth, I'd rather enjoy that.
Would you like the fajitas on the prostitute, go Beth?
Now, how are you talking?
There you go, see?
Kai, I fear that you and I are the only survivors of this episode.
Kai, just talk about prostitutes and Beth and fajitas and you're in the group.
Kai,
We can have one big group.
I honestly
But
didn't think
not
this
as
would
a
happen. I honestly didn't think this would happen when I invited you on the show. I had topics
That's
planned.
fine.
I had ideas. I had dreams.
I had topics planned as well.
I have a dream.
You have topics?
I had. They're gone now.
Well, because like I try my best to create a show every week.
I know you just. But sometimes you just don't do the headlines until about 2 minutes before we start the show.
Yeah, the headlines work fine. That's not the
And
problem.
I'll tweet that if you edit it out.
I won't.
And I'll tweet his tweet and I'll retweet it.
That's what you meant to say. You'll retweet us.
I think, Kai, when you agreed to do this episode, you probably envisioned structure and format.
Yeah.
We've done away with such archaic things. We descended into complete madness.
You put the F in front of everything. Hey.
Just show this is madness.
You every day.
That's what I thought.
Shoot!
But yes,
Win.
I'd like to point out that Dara and Adam are now pretending they're in a wheelchair race. Kai! Kai,
Yes.
if I need room for a visitor, I might have to come down there.
Well, I'm fine with that. You know me.
And once as soon as I get some money, we'll come and do an episode. Okay,
Don't really use that.
we'll do a few episodes of Capiche.
Yay.
I remember the speech. That's where you spat your whiskey up.
That's all anyone remembers about the show.
The only one you showed me.
Oh, there we go. But yeah, everybody remembers the whiskey. Alright, so Kai, so far this show has been fossilized turtle sex, circumcised Barbarian MPs,
Circumcised Barbarian toys and turtles.
phone hacking, anti-military comments, talking about
Don't be wrong about the military. I'm not anti-military. I just don't like the military the way it is at the moment. There are a lot of people who go there and do it for the right reasons.
to pretending you're in wheelchairs.
Good God! We're people too, God damn
Kai, I'm starting to think maybe I should make this a music show. purchase a license and then just share music on a radio show. Make a live stream radio
Let's
broadcast.
do that too!
Ow!
Not bad.
My arm, Jeff, that joyride. My arm is not made of hot stuff.
Wait, we want that.
You saw my arm like a
Ah!
rabbit.
They won't with yourself.
I bet everyone listening right now, including Jizz, even Jizz right now was going, what the fuck is going on? And why was I not there?
People are basically what
I
happens.
know we have a new listener.
Oh, we have a new listener.
Yeah, I've seen his lesbian fan. I know she enjoys it too.
Hello, I've seen us lesbian fan.
Yes! Hello, we have a dedicated follower.
I think that's awesome that you when you get a new follower, you actually single them out and like, hi! You know, like to every
They don't even know who they are.
Yeah, but we know who she is.
She's our friend's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Huh?
And not only that, but she enjoys it when we give her a shout out. So,
She's pretty much cut now, like.
Hashtag shout.
so if she wants any hashtag shout merchandise, she can visit cafepress.com/.
Oh, in the club already.
We've jumped straight to the
No, no.
I thought you had a topic you jumped from to another topic of
It was called hashtag
Oh,
shout.
a topic mountain! A topic bar. I miss topic bars. They were tasty.
Sex!
Fajitas! Sex and fajitas.
I shout sex to get everyone to be quiet, and your instant reaction is stop it, Jeff. Your instant reaction is fajitas.
Sex and Mexico.
No, stop. Okay, stop. Adam, I say sex. Stop it! Stop stroking my arm. I say sex, and your immediate reaction is fajitas.
And then my immediate reaction is
Well, that's what you can do. Flame. That game where you.
sex with a Mexican!
Alright, fine. You know what?
But I think we should involve our guest because he hasn't had a lot to say.
And Steven, can I just quickly
The only thing he said so far, I've had to hold you back.
Can I quickly just ask something?
Yeah.
Rosa Mendes.
Kai,
Sex and fajitas.
Yeah.
Kai, I'm gonna apart from your one topic, I'm gonna make you somewhat relevant on this show because quite frankly, as
Bring me
the,
fajitas!
the shouting on this show is between us. So we're gonna
Next spot.
do a bit of a game, okay? We're gonna do a word association game. Okay, Kai?
Right.
I'm gonna say a word and you give me the first word that comes into your head, okay?
Okay.
Right. Well, we're going to do this to everyone, so we can pretend that we're a show. Are you ready? And you two be quiet. Let him speak.
They call me Mr. Bombastic, Funny Fantastic.
Call me Mr. Rowe.
Right, Kai, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready, Kai?
Yes.
So much.
Shoes two, shut the fuck up!
Yes, boss.
Right, are you ready, Kai?
Sorry, Steve.
Home.
What?
Did you just say
I think so.
No,
Joel.
What did you say?
Home.
Oh. Pie.
Door.
Frame.
Window.
Pane.
Chair.
Arse.
Computer.
Porn.
Internet.
Sex. Hang on.
No.
No, you can't change your answers.
Light.
Gladriel.
Sandwich.
Sex.
Pillow.
What?
Pillow.
Hello.
Pillow.
Oh, right. Dobby sock.
Bed.
Sex.
Suit.
Sex.
Dance.
Dance.
Dan.
Oh. Geek. That's your name.
Glasses.
Oh. That guy with the glasses.
Lighter.
Cigarette.
Cigarette.
Oh, right, cigarette. Cancer.
Sex.
All the way to mentioned earlier.
Alright. We've got some choice there. Adam, you're next. Are you ready?
Yes.
Remember.
Wall.
What?
Wall.
Brick.
House.
Doctor.
Book.
Mark.
Glasses.
Face.
Ear.
Globe.
Lightning.
Flash.
Thunder.
Crash.
Floor.
Carpet.
Drums.
Bang.
Dan.
Producer.
Bed.
Sleep.
Ceiling.
Safety.
Light.
Yagami.
Fire.
Crackle.
Snow.
Ice.
Dog. Fire.
We just did that one.
Just checking. Hair.
Keratin.
Tie.
Suits.
TV.
Crap.
Internet.
Awesome.
Fajitas.
Sex.
I think we'll leave it there. Dan, are you ready?
If you want.
I don't, but we should do. Yeah, I really do. Are you ready, Dan? House.
Home.
Fire.
Place.
Floor.
Carpet.
Tea.
Dinner.
Pie.
Mm.
Glasses.
Where?
Window.
Houses.
Wall.
Broken.
History.
Cool.
Phone. Ceiling.
Roof.
Computer.
Hall.
Towel.
Dry.
Curtains.
Good.
Okay.
Window.
Drawers.
Boxes.
Sex.
Baby.
Shop.
Food.
Comic.
Fun.
Super.
Man.
Flowers.
Awesome.
Garden.
Dirty.
School.
Boring.
Chloroform.
Why wouldn't I have chloroform?
Randy.
Autumn.
Interesting. That's interesting, that one. Kitchen.
Dinner.
Concrete.
War.
Fajitas.
Chicken.
Burgers.
Mince.
Mother.
Woke me up.
Dad.
Strict.
iPad.
iPhone.
Rosa Mendez.
Hola de mamacita. Rosa Mendez. Hola home. Mamacita.
Star Wars.
No, not Star Wars. Rosa
No,
Mendez.
that's Star Wars, isn't it? Isn't he doing impression?
Rosa Mendez is not from Star Wars.
Rosa Mendez. Sorry, Rosa Mendez
Hola de mamacita. Rosa Mendez.
is the WWE diva.
I know, but you sound like the guy from episode 1 who has the junkyard.
Alright.
Oh.
Alright. I think we learned a lot about you through that.
Did you?
I think what we learned is that we all need, respectively, fajitas and sex.
Who don't?
Well, I need it in a month.
I would like to second that motion. I do not need sex.
But you do need fajitas.
I didn't mention fajitas.
You are getting fajitas.
I like
That's
fajitas. I make good ones.
That's quite interesting that you said Randy Orton and not Randy Savage.
Macho Man.
Ah, I see. And we've learned that Adam really wants fajitas.
Sex.
What worries me is the fact that I make his fajitas.
I'm going to put them off again.
If I ever find a lass that is willing to make me fajitas instead of a sandwich, I will marry her.
It's interesting that I said sex, he said sandwich.
Mm.
So, Kai, you said sex when I said sandwich.
Yes.
And so it's kind of like interesting. I've never
Much, much better than an after sandwich sex, okay? Hang on, after sex sandwich, that's what that's what
I thought you would both do it after everything.
This Subway was delicious. Honey!
I just want to finish my
Well, yeah, that was a Freudian slip of the day. No, honestly, yeah, there's two things that go great after sex, a cigarette and a sandwich, but sandwich first.
How did Freud break his wrist? He had a Freudian slip. Oh,
Fuck you. You just hit the wall.
Yep, but I'm too busted for you.
Oh, so we did the word association in there. That was tough. We pretended it's a topic. It's basically...
Accunator!
Basically, here's the thing. Right? This week's a bit of a hectic one because tomorrow we're recording #Total Markout.
And we have a few announcements on that.
Yeah, some big announcements, some big changes coming to the show. But what could they be? You have to guess. But
I know what they are.
they've been so busy.
Or you can tune in and find out.
Exactly.
Because I'm the miniest punk, thus I am the host of the local group, and I was at the meeting, hiding.
The mascot.
So basically what's happened is this week we spent a lot of time going over certain elements of the announcements. We're very busy. So this week, the only thing we knew for certain about this week's hashtag shout was the fact that Kai was going to be on it, you know?
Hey, guy.
It's a bit of a random episode, basically, because with the new format we allow for open free speech. Basically, the thing about...
Probably wasn't the best idea.
Well, no, here's the thing, because if you come on with a topic pre-planned and all that jazz, well, look what happened last time. I'm just saying. I mean, we all enjoyed the story of Warhammer.
I learned so fucking much.
About sleep?
Boredom.
Yeah. So basically, it's better. I would rather have a show where where 5 people listen to the show, and everyone that's on the show has fun, rather than have a show where 50 people listen to it and only one person has fun.
Yeah, well, me and the mini folk have fun. You take the bit, you tell them off.
You get mean and don't let me have eaters.
Because you kept talking over the top of Kai, and Kai is a guest in the show, and we treat him with some level of respect.
Kai?
Upon which, once he finishes the topic, then we make a mockery of him, as we do with me and everybody else.
Kai, okay, as a sign of respect, would you like to share?
Of what?
For God's sake, there are no fajitas!
There should be fajitas! Fajitas should be complimentary of the show.
I have fajitas.
What?
I have fajitas.
You have... Oh, I'm going to come down there and kick your ass.
You know what I said to respect him? Fuck him.
Boom!
No, that comes after the fajitas, and not with him.
Or does it come before the fajitas?
Boom!
Yeah.
Fajitas, fajitas, when you come down.
Right.
Meanwhile, when the house is doomed.
But basically, let's talk about, I think, what will be the final topic of the show. Kai, you said you had another topic. Eating is evil.
Right.
Okay, Adam, you've got your prom coming up.
Theoretically, so long as the both people, which it very well might be.
Right. Well, you've got a prom coming up. It's
Yeah.
your first prom ever. You're pimping more than Patrick Harris.
Pimping and easy,
Right.
babe.
How are you feeling about it? That's great. Thanks. I saw a lifeline in the show there.
Do you want to
What are you
like
looking forward to?
I'll be in a room full of people I don't. The only reason I'm going is because I get to wear a suit.
And you get to go to the Porsche.
And it's-
Actually, no. No, just after I told about this doing the show. The place that's doing it has flooded.
So what are you going in instead?
I have no idea.
Magic carpet?
No!
Is raised? No.
I had a girlfriend that had magic carpet.
Did she make fajitas?
No.
No, she didn't finish this kid.
What's the guy do?
I pulled it up. I'm allowed.
You told me we couldn't.
No, I said you couldn't rub your nipples. Stop rubbing your nipples! There's a door.
I'm taking the guy.
I missed my format. Well, I was.
I like that. My format. It's like, yeah, but did you develop the format?
I have come up with it in the beta testing stage.
came up with the name and some of the guests.
I came up with the beta testing stage.
I'm the one that stays up all night editing the motherfucking thing.
Yeah, I'm the most entertaining thing in all the shows, so I don't know what you're complaining about.
That is actually true.
Sadly, yes.
You know what I think we should do?
Fajitas?
Is we know what's really entertaining. We should do some shameless plug. You can follow all of us on Twitter. That's right, you can follow Adam on Twitter at the Lone Walker 1. That is the number 1. So the Lone Walker number 1. You can follow Dan the Geek King Anderson at Geek King. That is G33K _KING. And of course you can follow me at Steve Jones 313. That is Steve Jones number 3 number 113. And you can also follow Kai, for Kai has a Twitter. He doesn't use it that much, but by God does he have a Twitter. And isn't just the Quill Guy. It's true. It's true.
People cry.
Yes, but Kai has a Twitter as well. I believe it's the Quill Guy. Yes, the Quill Guy, Quill Guy Kai actually, which is the QUILL Guy Kai. Again, all links will be at the description of this video, which is, I believe, on the bottom of the video. You can follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/shouttheshow. You can follow us on our brand new Tumblr account, ladies and gentlemen, at shouttheshow.tumblr.com. And of course, please visit our resident artist, the man behind all the graphics for the show, Reyes Cannon, at cannonball.deviantart.com. That is CANNONBAWL.deviantart.com.
Give him fajitas.
Give him fajitas, yes. He often does commissions at very good prices. He did all the artwork for hashtag shout, hashtag tomorrow, and pretty much everything on the One Million Productions.
And you get some more of them.
Yeah, and not only that, but Dan here has his own show called Book Mark, which you can find at blip.tv/book-mark, or you can find on YouTube at youtube.com/The Wandering Angel, where you can find all stuff there. And Adam, Adam will be, Adam has his own Blip account as well, which he may be bringing back to action soon enough. More news on that.
Yeah, I think about rolling the stone away and reviving.
Maybe so. So we may have you show. Kai, have you got anything that you'd like to plug, dear friend?
Well, I've just realised that one of the best status updates on my newsfeed constantly is Liz Vicious's fan page.
What?
So out there, a porn star has really good status updates. Makes you think.
Podstars often post fantastic shit on Twitter.
Oh, Lisa Ann's great.
Yeah. But,
Sorry, Twitter.
I don't follow any porn stars online.
Anything you want to plug there, dear friend?
Plug?
Yeah. This is what we're all about. Shameless plugging.
No, I won't degrade myself.
We'll degrade him! Follow me on DeviantArt at stevejohn33.deviantart.com. You can find all my artwork, and you can find a link where you can purchase, what's that? My book, Permit to Dream, a poetry book posted in January 2009 that you can purchase at amazon.com, amazon.co.uk, whitelife.com, and all good online book stores. Dan, what should the people do?
Bye.
And speaking of bye, it's time for us to say bye. So, Adam, say goodbye to the people at home.
Bye!
Dan, say goodbye to the people at home.
Yeah, bye.
Kai, say goodbye to the people at home.
Goodbye.
And I'm going to say goodbye as well.
It's goodbye from me. Goodbye from...
Adieu, parting with such sweet sorrow.
No, it's not.
Join us next week on Saturday, July 7th, 2012. Well, we'll be back with even more... we'll be back with even more topics. Adam will be able to give us the lowdown on how his prom went. Dan will probably still be getting told up for rubbing his nipples. And I will probably be halfway through an episode. Now stop rubbing your nipples! Stop rubbing my arm! Right, just don't rub anything on mine.
You rub his arm, and you...
No one rubbing me. Alright? Kai, thank you for joining us on what has been a
No one's rubbing Kai, that's just something.
Kai, thank you for joining us on what's been a very, very hectic episode of Shouts. And we'll have you back on in the future, maybe when things are a little bit less chaotic. I blame the weather. It's the weather's fault, I think. It's messed up our minds.
Do you want me to finish it the way you should do?
We shall see. I will guys soon.
Alright, well, to take us home, Dan and Adam, are you ready to take us home?
Okay.
So tune in next week to Hashtag Show!